I was too busy making paper. 30 bands in my hand watching haters. I was grinding in the trap, then you showed up. I put you on and you still switched up. You know the truth. Focused on you. I was splurging on you, baby, on the daily. Chains up on me, that's crazy. I gave my heart just the last time you gon' play on me. Ain't tripping, I'm waiting on the new. Oh baby, you gon' see. Nobody gon' love you like me. You gon' see. Nobody gon' touch it like me. You gon' see. I brought food to the table, but these days nobody ain't faithful. You be switching up hearts like labels. If we gon' hustle together, we gotta be stable. You know the truth. Focused on you. I was splurging on you, baby, on the daily. Chains up on me, that's crazy. Reset. Last time. You gon' see. I ain't never going back. Now. I gave my heart, this the last time you gon' play on me. Ain't tripping, I'm waiting on the new. Oh baby, you gon' see. Nobody gon' love you like me. You gon' see. Nobody gon' touch you like me. You gon' see. I gave my heart, this the last time you gon' play on me. Ain't tripping, I'm waiting on the new. Oh baby, you gon' see. Nobody gon' love you like me. You gon' see. Nobody gon' touch it like me.
Hey, look, baby girl, this the last time you get away with them games, cause your ass fine. That's a red flag, that's a bad sign. I'ma keep it real till my heart rate flatline. Ain't gotta lie, cause you know the truth. Now I'm free, roll some weed, nigga, pour the juice. Backwoods got me high like I'm on the roof. Bitches wanna take my picture like we in a photo booth. Kept it 100, gave you real love. Had your back and you knew what the deal was. I used to be the one to make you feel good. It's all hood cause it's still love. A young nigga had to reset. Make a couple plays like it's recess. It's about time, get my feet wet. Now you all up on me while I do the reject.
Nobody gon' love you like me. You gon' see. Nobody gon' touch it like me. You gon' see.
Right time to get my feet wet. Right time to get my feet wet. It's the right time to get my feet wet.
You gon' see.
What's good, everybody? This is the F and Mad Podcast with your host, DJ Punch.
There we go. And I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, cool ass Cam.
And as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the host Shaban Boo, baby, at innovative.culture. And while you at it, make sure you follow the podcast page as well, at the F and Mad Podcast. And while you at it, follow me as well, at I am DJ Punch. Again, we are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the host Shaban Boo, baby. Where can they follow you at, Cam?
Cool ass Cam. You know, I'm on everywhere. Y'all just Google that shit. You know?
See, we not gonna get enough for saying that shit, man. That shit sound official as fuck. I'm not gonna front.
Hey, shout out to Official, man. Official Juice, you know.
Shout out to Official out here, man. I almost wore the long sleeve today, but it was a little warm out.
Yes.
This weather out here is a little frustrating. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, it is.
All
man.
the fires,
the heat, man. It's like I don't know. I got real bad allergies, right? And
I
you
tell them motherfuckers.
No, I can't go outside. I'm not that person that go camping and do all that type
you
of
one of them
stuff.
Crenshaw Mafia motherfuckers.
Hey, so me stepping outside, bro, like I feel like death.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't no coming back from that.
You sensitive.
I'm all of that. Give me the indoor function and I'm with it.
You sensitive.
I didn't say soft. I just said sensitive.
No. You know what?
I'm talking about life.
So F all y'all.
I'm fucking with you.
Well, shit, man. We got two special guests, man. One you've seen plenty of times on the show. You've seen him on our show. You've seen him on the Chop It Up Barbershop Talk
He
show.
still ain't shit.
You've seen him on the Innovative Culture podcast, the IC podcast. You've seen him on. Where else you seen him?
He been on everything affiliated with Innovative Culture.
He is Innovative Culture as
over.
well, by the way. All these beats that you see coming out of this motherfucking studio over here be coming from him. Definitely here. Got the homie TB in the building.
West Side.
And along with the
in my
homie,
Mac 10 voice.
there it is. And along with the homie TB, we got the homie Keith Stewart in the motherfucking building.
What's good, y'all? It's popping.
I definitely appreciate y'all for shooting through. Y'all want to shout out your Instagrams or anything like that?
Yeah, you can find me at TheBizness. That's 3 S's, baby. You feel me?
Yes,
Artist
sir.
and producer.
Hey,
Okay.
I feel proud. Let me say something. I feel proud as fuck when I'm doing like your little intro on the bottom right, and like you know how it drops down and go like be like the business. You know what I mean? And I put on there what it says. You know what I mean? I put
dope.
It's hip hop artist / producer. I be feeling proud. I be feeling a certain way.
Nigga,
You know what I mean?
Damn, nigga, you make me look, like I got a lot of accolades.
I gotta get,
You know what I'm
I gotta
saying?
get everybody. No, listen, this is what it is. And recently, I've been kind of trying to pay attention to it. It's like I gotta get everybody's credits right. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody should get credit,
And
for
that
what
makes
they
sense.
do.
That,
You know what I mean?
they should get what's due.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, but let's get you what you do, bro.
Okay.
What's your Instagram? What's your Twitter?
First of
What's it all?
all,
through the
my
resume.
name is Keith Stewart. I'm a
Yep.
singer-songwriter from Compton, from the city.
That's right.
Shit, I'm on here. This TB is my boy. We did a song together.
West Side.
I'm working Shout on that
song out, man.
Hey,
that
hey,
song
hey.
was a banger. That was y'all at the beginning, bro. Come on.
right. That song
we gotta
is called
give it up.
That song is called "You Gon' See," and shout out to DJ Charisma. Shout out to my publicity, D Good Publicity. So I'm just happy to be here, honestly.
Yeah, man. It's a dope ass record. Nigga, we've been holding on to that for about a good year and a half.
Too fucking long.
Man.
Too long.
Yeah, I know I've been stalling, man. This probably ain't even the worst, like, or best time. My bad, best time to drop it. But you know, it's a real.
How
it's
long
time.
y'all been holding on to that?
How long has it been? What, a year?
It's been about a year. About a good year.
You know what's cool
year
though
and a half.
with TB's music is his references they last. So it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, except for like the one, would you say the Entangled one on the Cypher? I like that shit. That one ain't gonna last. But everything else is
right.
timeless. You know
Timeless
what I mean?
music. I was just gonna say that timeless music.
Yeah.
I gotta give credit to my boy for that
I grew
shit.
up with a lot of oldies and shit. You feel me? So
You put a lot of thought into the things you want to say, bro.
I just always kind of been like that as a producer and just a person, period. Like I always wanted to do music that just had like great meaning, and not really great meaning per se, but like just
gotta be
have
right.
that timeless feeling to it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Where
right.
you could play it 20 years from now and be
Right.
like, man, this shit hard.
Right. Shit. The other day, Cool Ass Cam had found a few months back. He had found a old video of them performing at Hollywood Park, right? And hey, real shit, Hollywood Park at the casino. I remember because I was there
Before
that
all
night.
the remodeling and all the changes, when it was what it
Like
was.
fake
was
palm
there.
trees
Yeah.
on the side of the
Oh,
stage, like the
shit.
whole thing, man. And the crazy part was I was sitting there and I was like, yo, I caught myself rapping to they fucking music. And I'm like, yo, I remember this shit.
Timeless music.
I remember the words,
Right.
you know what I mean?
and it'll still be relevant today.
That shit's hard. Because, I mean, TB can spit some of that shit and it's like, that shit still fucking hit because he's talking about, I'm not saying the same shit, but he's talking about some real shit that he's experienced or
Talking
that
about
he
real
knows
life
about.
and
you know
things
what I
that's
mean?
relevant
People
to
can
you.
connect to. Yeah.
You know what? Like with that being said, I think we have grown a lot more, especially with that new record, Innovative Culture and shit.
Man.
Like when it not even actually just like, you know, the writing process of it, like, you know, we've written like 1 million songs like together and shit.
Definitely,
But
man.
I like sit back and look at how fast we did that song, and I was like, damn, like the message was deep for that. You feel me?
It was
Like,
one of those pull up type of deals, wasn't it?
It was just like,
Look,
I don't
I
know,
hit
man.
TB, and this was my thought. I said, we building this brand, we building this platform, Innovative Culture. We need something to represent that, right?
Yeah.
TB, producer. I'm like, man, if we make something, make an anthem to stand behind what we represent and what
Right.
we trying to push, the agenda that we want to push.
Right.
We was like Pinky in the Brain in this motherfucker.
We sat right
Y'all
here
cooking
in the
up
studio.
ideas in this bitch.
And he came up with that track. And when he came up with that track, we sat with that track for a couple months, right?
Yeah.
Until
for
it got to the point to where we said, all right, we're going to start writing to it. We're going to figure it out. And then one day we sat right here and we spit the
just
verses to each
Wrote
other.
our verses. Yeah.
It was like butter, like magic, huh?
Then we think, well, we got the verses now. Now we need the hook.
Well, the chemistry
Who
from
wrote
being
the
on
hook?
each other's team, you know what I'm
Who
saying,
wrote the
for a
hook?
long time. My boy Savage Keys.
Okay.
He from
Okay.
Long Beach.
Shout out Savage Keys.
And honestly, hey, shout out to Savage Keys because he did a hell of a job on like a last minute studio session. You feel me? And he got in there
He
and
put the
fucking
session together.
nailed the shit.
That's what I'm saying. It was
Before
like
we even
almost.
showed up, he
it was
already had
almost
the
like a
hook laid
pull-up
before
moment.
we got there.
But that's
Man.
Keys, nigga. He worked
That's
like that.
dope.
He do
That's-
work like
that's
that,
dope.
man. Like I do give credit to Keys, man. He got great ideas and great concepts, man. So
That's dope.
that made it 100% easier. We got in there and knocked that motherfucking record out as far as recording in an hour. And in the next hour, Tommy Guns fucking mixed it,
Shout out to
wrapped it up,
Drastic
everything.
Measures.
Sound
Tommy,
great.
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
I'm trying to get to that point because like I've kind of started because I'm a YouTube learner, right? So everything
YouTube University?
YouTube University. you know what I
Okay.
mean? I believe I have a BA. You know what I mean? Like if there's an AA, there's a BA. Fuck it. There's certifications. There's an AA. There's a BA.
Just get your doctor.
There's a
Just get
master's.
your doctor.
Like I believe I'm working on my master's right now.
Yeah,
Right.
because
You
of
know
the
what I
amount
mean?
of time that you spend educating yourself.
So
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
you know what I mean? I'm trying to learn how to master. I'm trying to learn how to be honest with you, I'm being selfish. I want my shit to sound better. You know what I mean? So
Self-improvement.
With my shit sounding better, it's gonna make everybody else's shit sound
Yeah,
better.
of
You know what I
course.
mean? So
I wanted to add something, just an idea. Anyway, me and my boy, right?
Yeah.
With that record we played in the beginning of the actual intro of this podcast, it was crazy because we met each other working for the developmentally disabled, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
and
Crazy.
See,
and the
people
first
got
day-
real jobs too, y'all.
Real job,
Look,
man.
and the first day we worked with each other, right? My nigga was super tired. And he was knocked, bro. And I'm up in there like, damn, like, this shit easy. Like, you feel me?
But
it could
you-
be cake, but it could be hard. But,
He don't know what you did the day before
Right.
that, though.
but
Right.
the more we only worked with each other. Well, it was one day out of the week. It was Sundays, early Sunday mornings, bro. So I knew we was out jugging, you feel me, the night before. You feel me,
Man,
getting fucked
tired.
up. Come back, come in the morning and we was, getting our bread, whatever. But nigga, the chemistry between me and this nigga, bro, like, it was fucking amazing, bro. It's something that you can't even fucking teach. It's something that just, had to be deep down on the inside. Cause like once we started saying that we did music and everything,
Just
and
click.
man, everything, he like, yeah, I was telling him I was an artist before a producer for sure.
Yeah.
But now that I'm, took a step
I
back
can
off
share some
rapping
shit
and I've
with
been
you.
producing, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? I've been producing a lot more over artistry. Shit. He was like, "Oh, nigga, you a producer too?" I said, "Yeah, nigga." I said, "I really got beats."
he's like, I need
I started
that.
playing this shit. He said, "Nigga, this really you?" I'm like, "Nigga, yeah." The funny thing is though, is that how our styles complement each other,
Yeah.
bro. Is that when I started playing the music, this nigga started freestyling, but he like singing
yeah.
like a nigga with freestyle bars. You
Yeah.
feel me? But I'm like, this nigga hard, bro. I'm like, nigga,
They blew
Appreciate
your
that.
mind, huh? You
Yeah.
like, damn, I gotta work with
he
this
said,
dude
let's
now.
send a couple records. I'm like, nigga, say no mas,
Right,
nigga.
right.
Hey, and this nigga gonna come back, nigga, a week later. He act like, oh, modest. He ain't even say nothing. He ain't text me nothing. He
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, man, I just wanted to tell you, man, I did a little something to that, you had. Nigga, I listened to that shit. I'm like, my nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Made
my
a
nigga.
banger.
He murdered that shit. My nigga murdered
Appreciate
that
that.
shit. Oh God, man, I was excited because the energy in that fucking studio session was fucking crazy too. You feel
Man,
me?
it's
Crazy,
beautiful when
for real.
people can come together like that with
There's-
the same
appreciate
type of
that.
work ethic.
Appreciate
You
that.
know, that same type of like that passion for the art, to where you know that every time y'all get together, some magic gonna come out of it.
Man,
you know?
it's magic
I
every
knew
time.
it was meant to
Every
be though.
time.
Listen,
Listen,
I had just got out of jail. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. This was my first job. I didn't know if it was for me
But
or
look at
not.
who you
And
met through
obviously
that.
it wasn't because I hadn't been there a year.
Look at the
This
connection,
nigga gone
bro.
too now. So, and it's crazy, but we was meant to meet each other because he was one of the first dudes they partnered me up with.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I immediately knew. I said, man, that's crazy.
Listen.
Like, look at how, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Shit works.
I
Crazy
fully,
how God works.
I fully
Crazy
admit.
how
I
God
fully
works.
admit to this. I was always that person that if you started talking, Cam will tell you this. If you started talking about, especially streets, if you start talking about vibes, if you would start talking about vibes, energy, anything like that around me, I'd be looking at you like, man, come on. shut the fuck up.
Right.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
What? Get the fuck vibes, energy. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It
But
exists though, because I don't feel that shit
listen,
with other people.
in the past, I'm not gonna front. In the past, I want to say a year, I'm like fully a believer in that shit
Because you understand in the universe.
I understand.
Right.
I'm understanding the universe a lot
Right.
more. I'm getting older. I'm starting to have different thoughts. I'm starting to believe, have different morals, different standards. I'm starting to. I have 2 kids. You know what I mean? So it's like
I
I
do
think
too.
about them as well.
carry
you know what
yourself
I mean?
a different
I
way.
carry myself a different way. I
A vibe is a sixth sense.
there,
homie.
there's
It's your
something.
gut feeling.
There's things I don't put up
Instincts.
with, and I believe that with doing all that shit, improving yourself, and learning more about yourself. With learning more about yourself, you start understanding energy, right? Because now you know what you'll put up with, what you won't put up with. So you automatically have this standard of, okay, I can't fuck with you, but if you're above that, then I can kind of start to see where this can go. And that's where I believe like the energy starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Because
got
there's
it.
certain people that I
You
get
got
around
it,
and I'm
bro.
just like,
That
you know,
part.
you kind of curve it a little bit because it's like, I'm just not feeling this right. You know what I mean? Like the conversation, like none of that.
Right.
Mhm.
You know
It's
what I mean?
okay to feel that
and
way.
it's okay to feel that way.
But it takes
I'm not
people
being
years.
rude about it. Nothing like that.
Hey, bro, it takes people years to get to that
We can agree
point
to
that
disagree.
you just
Bro,
said right
it
now.
took me 31.
Yeah.
No, but you're not gonna get it as an infant. You know, it takes years of development and experiences and understanding to understand
understand
things like
patterns
that.
and shit.
You know,
Because I kick it around niggas all the time now, and I be like, yeah, it probably won't be a second time to this.
Right.
some
Exactly,
people
exactly.
get it
God.
at
I can-
16 when they get kicked out their house or whatever, and they out on the street and they gotta figure shit out. Some people get it at that point, but others they might not get it until they 35. You know, everybody's different.
I'm not 35, by the way. Fuck
But
that.
but what I'm saying is everybody learns at different stages, and we can't hold something against somebody
30s is the new 20s, baby.
for them not having those certain experiences
But
in
you
life.
can
yet.
not fuck with them, so you won't get that energy on your life
Exactly.
Right.
because you have a
You
choice.
determine where you keep
Energy rub
your
off
time.
on shit.
Right.
If you keep your time around this type of energy,
Right.
that energy is gonna rub off on you. So you gotta know, I gotta get up and go.
yeah.
The biggest thing in life is knowing when to leave.
Nigga.
Because everybody stays around too long in certain situations, and that's when shit gets bad.
That's when shit get bad.
Gotta know when to go.
I got the
I'm
perfect
a
story
lot
for that.
tired of this motherfucker.
And that relates to
Yeah,
everything in life. You
Listen,
know, whether
I
it's
got the-
relationships,
I feel
business.
like what's
Got the
Stella,
perfect-
Stella got a groove back. What's it?
Listen, I got the perfect story for that, bro. Listen, I got the perfect story for that. I got a homeboy when we were in high school. We were in 9th grade. He got shot. I believe he got shot 9 times, right? And when he came back to school a little different. You know,
yeah.
his attitude changed,
So-
like the way he carried himself changed. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
Well, number one, you just got shot 9
Yeah.
times, nigga. So I would expect you to be
No,
a little bit
but
different physically.
time had went by. You know,
Yeah.
it was at least a couple months or something until he recovered, where he was able to come back to school.
Yeah.
Right.
So when he came back, you know, I noticed a difference because especially because he was my best friend, you know what I mean? So it was like kind of like, oh, like he changed. But I didn't see it as it wasn't negative change at all. It was just he was more of an aware person.
It's a better change.
He understood himself more, you know what I mean? And I believe that at that point he understood energy way before I did because we would be at a party.
Mhm.
And I remember specifically we were at a party and he walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, it's time to go."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What do you mean it's time to go?" He's like, "Come on, bro,
He
it's time
just
to go."
felt
Like, he's
it.
like, I feel like it's time to go."
Like it's something going to
Yeah.
happen.
So I'm like, we came with chicks. So I'm like, all right, let me go round up everybody, bro. Maybe like 4 or 5 steps later, pop, 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 pop,
Yep.
pop.
I'm a very spiritual person, so I do definitely agree with you on that
You know what I
feeling.
mean? Like,
yeah,
I
so
legitimately that night, that's probably when I realized like he's on a whole different maturity level than
But
any of us are.
I don't feel like it takes getting shot.
No, it doesn't, but
because I can tell
and
you, I
sometime-
have that same instinct, and I've been that person to tell everybody it's time to go.
And
And then as soon as we
sometimes-
get in the car, that's when everything get lit up.
sometimes
saying?
it don't, and it don't be no warning though. You know what I'm saying?
But you be the
And-
one that's
and-
observing the environment,
Exactly.
and you catch it.
I'm saying you have certain niggas in your group that are very observant and they're gonna come and tell you like, hey, and then sometimes I'm saying like when you're that nigga that and you ain't got all your niggas out with you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, danger strikes, bro, like without warning. You feel me? That's why I like to kick it around certain niggas because I know niggas be on their P's and Q's. I know you ain't gonna let me slip, and vice versa.
Well, that's something you expect from somebody that you really fuck with.
Man,
Because
it's
I believe
awareness, bro.
I believe. Obviously, I don't know Keith that well. You know what I mean? I only met him 2 times, but the 2 of y'all can check me at any point.
Because I'm gonna look out for your best interest.
Because I know that y'all look out for my best interest.
Because I know you would do the same
That's
for me.
just something that I expect from y'all.
When you have a mutual respect with someone like that, right? Yeah. Because a lot of people won't do that if they don't feel like it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? But when you do get those people that are that close and then it's able to go both ways and y'all able to respect each other in every situation and know that no harm is going to come,
Yeah.
That's when you know that person's solid. You don't got to question that type of shit. But it's some people where you feel like, okay, I've done so much and, they've done it so long and so long and so long, but they just waiting and waiting and waiting. So we talk about time and the universe and energies and all that. That all relates back to that. It's like when you put certain time into certain situations and you see that it's like not a mutual situation, that's when it's a change.
Well, yeah, man, change. Well, my pops always said, man, there's no growth without change, man. So, when you're changing, you definitely know that you're growing in certain ways and areas in your life, man.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with changing and growing.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to.
Because if you're not growing, you're stagnant. Like you just, the world around you is going to keep changing.
It's back to that shit that I was saying before, like the maturity level type thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, nobody realizes that they're changing. It's the people around you that tell you. And before you're at that maturity level, when you see other people change, you're looking at them like, man, they not like they used to be, or they changing up, or they see it as something in a bad way until they go into that change. I want to say it's almost like puberty.
Yeah, it's
because
like
don't lie, but when the homies started going through puberty before you was looking at them like, man, the fuck?
I'm not about to do certain shit no more, homie.
Yeah, like it's some bullshit.
Like that don't look cool no more.
You know
what
I mean? And then
like
you get to that maturity level, and then you start to realize some things.
Right. Yeah, man, definitely.
That shit crazy. So, anyways, Keith, what's up with the music, bro? You got how many songs you think you got in the catalog at the moment?
Man, I got over 3,000 songs in the catalog.
Hey,
and counting. So I'm a songwriter. Like I said, I've been writing for Jamie Foxx, Chris Brown, Marcus Houston, Kevin McCall, a few TV shows.
You're going through the resume right now, y'all.
Gas him up,
man.
Nah, for real, man. Y'all, man.
Seriously though,
like I said,
man.
break it down. Look,
and bro, humble too, man. You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it going, man. Just keep the energy because life brings different challenges, and I want to tell different stories as I have different challenges in my life. So.
Yeah,
definitely.
Working with so many people. What do you think? What do you think? I'm not saying giving any a tip like your secrets away, but like, what's your biggest key to networking? Because I know you got to network in order to get them.
Everything don't just fall in your lap.
The biggest key to me is having something to offer somebody, not going looking for something. Always having something to give.
Don't show up empty-handed.
Yeah, just always having something to give that people want. And like in this industry, you got to have a lot of talents. You got to be able to dance, sing, write, do so many things.
Okay, so check this. Let's say you walking into the label right now, right? Somebody need a song.
Right.
You walking in with the song already written. He got all of it all broken down. Like, this is it. Now, do you want this? And that's when you do the negotiation.
Exactly.
Now we can break this down because I got it in my hand. I don't got to say, I'm going to come back tomorrow and say this is written. No, it's ready right now.
Right here.
Show and prove.
That's how it is. That's how it go.
Yeah, man. This nigga write music crazy, man. Right?
3,000
songs.
It's more, I feel like the more I've grown as an artist, I don't even write as much.
But I think about you, right, as a producer. When he say 3,000 songs, I know your catalog. And I'm thinking like, damn, I'm putting that right next to the beats that you got on 3 different, hard drives and 2 other computers.
All the records
check this
that
out.
I've done.
TB gave him a beat, right? This is basically what he did. He took the beat. He was like, all right, cool, man. All right. Walked over here. Blah, 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 blah.
It's like a store.
That's a good one. Bam. Song. Done.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why he was able to have the turnaround so quick.
Right.
It's hard as fuck, though.
Do you see how easy business can be handled if people just be open and talk to people? Extension, look, that was y'all doing something completely different that had nothing to do with music, right? And y'all meeting each other. And now, just spending a little time together, you start learning the other person's interests.
Well, sometimes I think you can, sometimes in the game, like when you're, I would say, seasoned, you feel me, and been in it a little while, you kind of recognize the relationships that you have with people that, you know, that would not necessarily mean you have to get money from that person. You feel me? For a feature or for sometimes you see how much of a benefit it could be to yourself. And I'm sure everybody does this. So if somebody fucking criticizes me on this, you a fucking liar. Because you definitely know you
real
treat
shit. Let's
other
go.
people. You know that you treat certain people different in certain situations,
We're
right?
talking about with the
Like,
business.
But I mean, you know, like y'all know the level that I came from. I was giving shit for free all the time. You feel me? But like niggas that I know that I can fucking make a hit with, like that's something, nigga, like that can't be sold or taught. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I try to build on relationships, man. I actually have a good relationship with a lot of people in the industry. You feel me? But and I think what I've gotten better at over the years is being more aggressive at my approach to them, like as far as getting things done.
That's what I got to
like
work
in the
on.
music industry. But I always let I feel like I never asked for anything first. You feel me? I always was like you said, bro, I brought something to the table, my nigga.
Like this
you know
is
what
what I
I'm saying?
do. So
yeah, you feel me?
check me out.
And
If you like it, you like it. If you don't,
it
then
didn't
I'm
even
not gonna bother
necessarily
you.
have to be no music shit.
Yeah.
It could have been on some business shit or whatever shit. I used to sell trees back in the day. You feel me? It's not my thing no more. You feel me?
Ain't
I think it's
nobody
a
afraid of their
dangerous game.
history. We just know that's not
But-
how we live today.
Hey, what I'm
Fuck
saying
that. I
is,
still
hey,
sell trees. I'm like,
that helped me. That helped me.
That's part of your hustle. That's how you
That
got
helped
to
me
get through.
meet a lot of
he lying.
connections. Network. Helped me meet a lot of people, bro.
so right now, especially with the quarantine, networking is all Instagram. Fucking, I don't know. People, I still get on Twitter once in a while, but I get on Twitter for the nasty. I don't get on Twitter for the.
So what
For the
nasty is you
networking.
watching on Twitter, Punch? Hold
Hey,
on, wait
so
a minute.
let me
wait
tell
a
you how-
minute, bro.
Speaking of Twitter, damn.
What's
So I
nasty
just
on
got a
Twitter? Because
notification.
I don't know about that. You got to put me up on game
Look,
right now.
If you go on my Twitter right now, bro, off top, it's gonna go sports, homie, naked bitch, naked bitch.
Mostly, yeah.
Naked bitch squirting in the car. And it's all these, like, I don't know how I ended up with them. I got to be honest with you.
You
like-
just follow what you see. You sex sells,
I
my
guess,
nigga.
yeah. But I mean,
Man.
like,
I don't give a fuck who you are.
You know where I fucked up? I went on a big ass titty Tuesday train. I was, you know, with and then you
Okay.
just start
You just-
bam,
that's
bam,
all
bam,
right.
bam.
You
know
got
what I mean?
lost in the titties.
I got lost in the sauce, as Cam says. You know what I mean?
Lost
I
in
might
the
have went on a
sauce.
binge, and that might have blossomed into some more shit.
Whenever-
OnlyFans started popping off.
Man.
Like, I saw the evolution of OnlyFans through Twitter.
Whenever one of the
That was
homies
like
get in their
Backpage.
phone
I feel
and
like
they just get stuck, like they get
OnlyFans,
silent and
Backpage,
not
back-
talking no more,
Right.
I'm like, you lost in the sauce.
I feel
Lost
like
in the sauce. Y'all hear that?
You all over the explore page or whatever your timeline filled with, you just stuck right now because you ain't even in the conversation no more. You know? Niggas be lost in the sauce.
I done seen homies zombie the fuck out looking at some ass.
Yeah.
Man.
And you be tripping like you can't see it because they got
wake
their
up,
phone
wake up,
like this,
wake up.
but it's like, nigga, what you doing? Like,
Fuck it.
Bro,
It be like that
if I'm
sometimes,
looking
man.
at the bitch, I'll show you, my nigga. Like,
no, but I'm saying you scrolling and that's all it is. You know? I see his finger going like this, the Instagram time.
man, that shit crazy, bro. Hey, this the whole feed,
Twitter
though.
pops.
The whole
like,
feed, bro.
I've been kind of off I just been off like social media. Period, man. It's kind of whack.
You need to
feel
break
me?
sometimes, bro.
especially
You need
with
to break.
all the racial shit, man.
What do y'all feel about the people telling
TB
everybody
will-
they're
hey,
taking a break?
TB will get into it with your
Man.
ass on.
Like they
on
make a
social
big ass
media.
deal. They make an event
will.
about them taking a break off of social media.
TB will.
Yeah.
They
TB
like,
has
nigga,
time
who-
today.
They were like, "Hey, nigga, who has time, nigga? I do. I make
TV
time
Man.
for it."
TV make time. What's the
Hey,
biggest shit
I've had niggas call me, IG call me, my nigga, because I get them so mad. But I think they be like, yeah, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm going to pull up. I'm like, nigga, well, shit, nigga, do what you got to do, fool. Like, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
TV?
I don't, my nigga.
Oh, I'm gonna need you
I
to
just
stop
don't
doing
care,
that, bro.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
I feel like it ain't no way away from social media when you're an artist. Like you got to be consistent, and that's
Yeah.
one of the
And
challenges.
I'm not scary.
You got to be
You feel
consistent.
me?
So
I don't have to waste my time
And you're
on
gonna
it.
have
but I
people
do.
once you get a certain amount of followers, right?
right,
You're gonna have that public attention.
you're gonna
So
have it.
people out there and they're gonna test you every day. They gonna be all in your DMs. They gonna be like responding to all your stories, talking
I'm
shit.
glad
You
I
see
ain't
how
that
50
big.
Cent
Hey, man,
is? You see
I
how
don't-
50 Cent
I'm
is?
glad I ain't
Niggas
that
is
big.
trolls.
They
They
crazy.
trolls
Oh,
out
he a
here.
savage, bro.
Listen,
Bro, he a
50
savage.
is a
listen.
savage, bro.
I might come to the
They
realization.
reposting your shit, but like adding little fucking cartoons and comments and shit to it.
I come to the realization I'm too insecure to make it big. So I want to like a B-list. You know what I mean?
Oh.
To
B-list
where
celebrity?
B-list celebrity, maybe that's like the highest I ever want to go. Only because like I don't like I want to be like, okay, I know it's there, but it ain't in my face. But when you make it to like A-list, that shit's in your fucking face.
No, they sitting out in the bushes outside your house. A-list, they out there
I'm
waiting.
talking about motherfuckers pointing shit out on me, like DJ Khaled. Hey man, shout out to DJ Khaled. I don't know how the fuck he does it. I'm way too insecure for that motherfucker
Hey,
for me
he's
to be
too-
that
he's
big.
calm.
Like
He's
for me
just
to
calm.
be that fucking.
He seems like he's a very like
that much of a
good-spirited dude.
superstar.
Yeah, his energy seems cool.
He even posted the other day. He's like, "Man, I fucking hate the paparazzi." That he posted a picture of them. They took a picture of him with his ass crack all out. He was walking into the house. He posted that. He was like, "Man, I fucking hate the paparazzi."
Hey,
But see, I wouldn't be able to do no shit like that.
but
I'd be curtains
you like,
closed.
damn, you gotta take it like,
I'd
damn,
be
they
curtains
got me.
closed, all that shit.
They got
They
me.
got me slipping.
They got me.
So you always got to know.
They
See,
got
that's
my
one of
ass.
those life-changing moments now, right? So think about the
That's
party
another level I
situation.
ain't hit. That's another level I ain't hit.
So now
I'm
when
working
you
on
get
it.
there,
That is-
it's like, I
that's
can't get
great.
caught slipping. I got to be the one saying it's time to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's when you reach that level. So it's another level of maturity.
I'm just talking about DJ Khaled ass crack all out.
DJ Khaled is mature enough to go back and say, damn, y'all got me.
Y'all got me.
Because somebody else would be mad, like, oh, who took that picture of me that had my ass all out? Like, I'm about to go get their ass. But now the picture all over the internet and everybody already laughing at that shit. So what you gonna do? Go kill this nigga that took the picture? And everybody done seen your ass
I'd be
crack
putting-
already?
if I was that rich, I'd be putting hits out. You got me fucked up.
I'm like, fuck it.
I don't think that's
Photographers go missing out here in these streets.
first person they gonna so when they go to jail, they gonna say, DJ Khaled told me to do it.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all could do it on some fucking dictator type shit. Remember that movie when he would like act like he kill him off and they just send him to America?
Yeah.
Send that motherfucker out to a country or
Don't
something.
send them over here.
But just get rid of that motherfucker. You got me
Man.
fucked up.
Send that nigga to like an island somewhere away from everything.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You think
man.
you can make okay? What's you want to go A-list, huh?
A-list. Hell yeah.
A-list. You have the confidence and the security within yourself
What
to
it-
not
what it
let
comes down
any of that
to?
shit bother you.
Hell no. It comes with it. It comes with it. You can't have it all.
I've been
so
dealing
you
with
gotta-
this shit my whole
Yeah.
fucking life. So,
Right.
like, nigga, life is harder than that.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because the media don't really fucking love you. Number one, they gonna always try to make you look bad when you do something fucked up. Like you're not
They
a
gonna make
regular
it 10
person.
They
my
gonna
nigga.
they gonna put dubs on it.
You could go in a motherfucking store and fart, nigga, as a fucking famous person. Oh, this nigga farted in here.
Because they gonna look at you like they hold
Acting
you
like
to a
y'all
higher
don't do that
standard.
shit, my nigga.
They
I'll
gonna
tell you
hold you
what.
to a higher standard
If I
than a
make-
regular person that's live next door to them.
If I
I'm
make it
human.
A-list, I'm not boo-booing nowhere in public no more.
hell.
You're not
Like, I
even gonna
cut
go
off.
in public. You're not gonna go in public.
B-list?
You gonna A-list. You're
B-list?
gonna be in a section by
C-list.
yourself, away
C-list.
from everything.
If I get to C-list, boo-booing in public got cut off. It's a wrap. I don't boo-boo in public.
Who would
C-list
you-
celebrity, boo-boo in public,
All
gone.
right. Who do you think right now is a C-list celebrity right now that you think would fit that role?
Would fit that role?
A C-list.
A C-list. Let's see. So we got bop, bop, bop. Or are we talking about
It's
like
harder to think of. This is a C list, not A or B.
Yeah, it's somebody that they got a name, but they not popping like that.
start naming some people?
Look, I told you to do
Maybe
that.
like-
He tried to
maybe
flip
like-
it.
I
He
would-
tried to put it on me.
Damn, I don't even.
He trying to get out the question.
I don't even
I can't
wanna
even
say
think.
Okay, let's say this. Let's say this, right?
Maybe like
If I
DC,
become a
DC
regular-
Young Fly or something.
Okay, DC Young Fly.
Like just,
if he's
just
a
because.
C-list,
Oh.
How
If
many
I'm not-
followers
I'm
do
not-
we got on Instagram?
it don't matter. It don't matter.
No, it
don't
does matter. It does matter.
Listen, because
I'm not
Instagram
saying-
Instagram matters a lot.
This is how I'm judging.
I'm
This is
not
how I'm
saying
judging
it like he
if
not
he
tight.
goes to the mall, is he getting chased the fuck down, or is he just, or people just taking pictures and looking at him? Because if you're getting chased the fuck down, then
I mean-
you A-list. He not no A-list. So let's say if
He got
was-
money. I bet you he got money. He
Let's say
cool.
he's a
You know what I'm
C-list.
saying? But I'm saying like
Let's
he
say he's
hasn't
a
played in
C-list.
one of those bigger roles.
Let's say
yet,
he's a
has he?
C-list. Let's say he's a C-list, right?
C-list celebrity.
C-list. Get to his point, I'm not boo-booing no more. It's a wrap. I'm not boo-booing no more. No more in public.
A
It's a wrap.
C-list celebrity to me would be like an athlete that's coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I'm not,
That's what I'm
I
gonna take
think
as a
I'm
C-list.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
because you gotta be known.
You're gonna be known. It's like you're known to a certain.
Don't nobody know nobody off the bench.
If you coming up like nigga, look at sports right now, right? Look at sports right now. We in the playoffs with basketball, right?
Okay, Big Trez. He come off the bench.
Niggas
All right.
coming off the bench, and you not the sixth man. You not like the first one off the bench. You like number 3 or number 4. That's the C list. That B list would be the sixth man coming off.
If I play sports, I'm boo-booing in public. I don't give a fuck. Expect that from me.
If I'm in a restaurant and I gotta go, I'm gonna go.
Speaking of sports and boo-booing in public.
Oh shit! I already know where we going with this.
So there was a podcast on No Jumper where this chick went on. I don't know. All I saw was known hoe. I don't know exactly what she does. She's somebody's baby mama, I guess, right? She was talking some shit on a podcast, and she was saying that she used to fuck Odell Beckham, right? Mm-hmm. And she was saying that one of his fetishes is he likes to get shitted on.
Damn.
When I heard this, I instantly thought about the Biggie song. Remember the intro?
What'd you do? Man, I shitted.
I let her shit on my stuff after the bitch got done shit, and I just look, bro. Look, a situation like that, I am not about to let nobody fucking have just a bowel movement anywhere near my body.
I'm not saying I'm down for it.
I'm not. I don't even want to watch you do it.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Like, I'm not down for that shit at all.
I don't know. I don't even want to watch nobody. It's bad enough smelling shit, bro.
But listen, to be completely honest with you, the biggest issue I have with this whole fucking thing is the fact that this bitch went on a podcast and fucking told this motherfucker's business. Like, bitch, I'm pretty sure you got chipped off some pretty good fucking money for like shitting on this motherfucker. So how dare you spill some like shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
That's
hey, you got me fucked up.
And then he asking for it.
Not saying I'm down for that shit. I'm just saying it's the principle.
But it was a request.
Okay, she didn't do it. I remember she didn't do it, but she said she couldn't do it. Like she tried though.
No. I heard that it was all watery or
you think
something.
she put it?
It was a different type of shit, bro.
Oh,
like it was she shat it.
She shattered on it.
It wasn't the solid shit that he saw in the picture.
So maybe she didn't get chipped off the whole bread, but I mean, like she tried. She got a little bit of bread. Anyways, why are you snitching?
Yeah, that shit nasty.
Yeah. How you gonna go on a podcast? Mind you, that podcast is big as fuck. I don't remember the name of it, but that podcast is big as fuck, and you gonna go on that shit, and you gonna.
And that shit nasty as fuck, bro. Why are you talking about shit? Hey,
would you openly admit to that shit?
I would not let nobody shit on me, so I wouldn't even admit to it. I wouldn't have to.
I wouldn't exactly.
Listen,
I don't even want to be in a room while you taking the shit.
If a bitch wanted you to shit on her, would you do it?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
That's a fuck no.
Okay, and if you did, what happened? Speaking of, you got to do it or what? What's up? Oh shit! All right. This motherfucking Kev is wild. Anyways, man, listen. If you were given a certain amount of money to not say shit, right? To not say a motherfucking thing, right? Would you go on a fucking podcast and say anything? Like,
nigga, I'm laughing at all of that shit, bro. I can't look. I would not. I wouldn't even be involved in that type of situation. That's all I'm gonna say. I couldn't do it. I am not even gonna look. If it's gonna be a talk about some shit, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking it. I'm not having it.
Yeah. The funny part is we had a guest on the podcast that was a dominatrix, and she's openly admitted to shitting on somebody. She said the biggest issue with that is that you got to prepare your diet days in advance. So you have to eat certain things, and that way they want a certain texture.
So that was the whole point, right? So like when she shattered on this thing,
she didn't get her diet right. Like she didn't obviously prepare for it.
So it's like you catfished them. You sent a picture that wasn't the real.
You sent a nice ass fucking like a dollop and was like, bam, this is what I'm serving, motherfucker. And he's like, yo, I'm with it. And she showed up with fucking water.
It wasn't just water. That shit was like chocolate milk.
How upset would you? I feel bad for Odell now. Now I feel bad for Odell. He was expecting a dollop of Daisy.
He should have called, what was the dominatrix name that came on the show? That's what we should have called. He should have talked to her. She wouldn't have had no problem. She already knew the program. Yeah. She would have had the program all together, and she would have...
Listen.
He would have got what he paid for.
Listen, she showed up. He was expecting a dollop of Daisy, right? This bitch showed up with chocolate syrup. That's point blank, period. I feel more. I wouldn't even call it chocolate syrup. And then she had the nerve to talk the shit.
I'm about to throw up.
Like, bitch, you didn't even prepare for yourself. Prepare yourself.
Hey, Look, I don't want
That's
to.
gross.
Oh, man.
For real.
That's nasty,
Nigga.
bro. Why is Boo Boo so nasty, y'all? Leave it in the comments. For all y'all that be fucking like talking about tossing salad and all that extra shit, like that Boo Boo come out of there. Why y'all want to fuck with that? That's nasty. I can't do it. Never in my life.
Never in your life.
Yeah, man.
Not even on accident.
Not even on accident. I wouldn't even want to.
My boy had
People
to
get
take-
excited over that type of shit.
What happened, TB?
I said my boy had to take a little intermission, a brief intermission.
We start talking about bowel movements
He
and
had to,
shit.
yeah, he got to take a piss.
Oh, all
He had
right,
to
all
take a
right.
piss.
Okay.
Ooh, I thought he had
He
to throw
probably
up
had
or
to
something.
pee. He probably had to pee like before that.
Damn, we should have
That
prepared
nigga
him.
key. It's all good though.
Well, shit, man. Hey, fuck it, man. Look, we almost an hour. Fuck.
Yeah, we good.
We gonna wait for you to go back and we gonna go ahead and get this shit rolling. Bring your ass back, bro. Where you at? He over there stretching and shit. We see you on camera. Come on.
Yeah,
Back in this bitch. Hell yeah.
it's all good. You know, nature calls sometimes.
Ace Ventura.
Yes, sir.
That movie good as fuck. I caught my son watching it, and I didn't realize that he was in there watching the part where he was smashing old girl.
Was he rewinding it?
Nah, we ain't got that feature, but like he was looking at it, and I could tell.
See,
like,
you
he
got to
was
ask
interested.
questions like that because those things make a difference. Are you pausing it in certain sections? Are you rewind? Like, what exactly
asking-
are you
why
trying
are you
to see?
asking those
No,
questions?
you're not asking. You got to ask yourself that.
Okay, I'm
when you look, when you watch him.
Damn. I'm not watching my. Listen, all I'm saying, it was an awkward moment when I walked in on that, but then I walked away and I remember when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like there was some movies where
bro.
I would rewind.
I'm gonna tell you like this: when I was a kid, my granny used to put on "What's Love Got to Do with It,"
oh shit.
and you know how cold that was all the way around. You know, you got
Yeah.
all different types of elements. You got the
Right.
pimping, you got
She
the,
got
the
raped.
sex, yeah, all that. By the fish tank,
All
remember
in
he
the
beat her
booth.
ass. That
All
was
in the booth.
assault. All like as a kid, you watching all this, but then certain parts they
By the
just
way,
like, oh, close your eyes,
acoustically,
close your
that
eyes,
shouldn't
or
work
walk
at
out the
all.
room. You know, like those types of things. And that's why I say those types of questions you got to ask yourself. Because me, I remember how I was kind of just exposed to a lot of different shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, you know, you think about how that shit kind of fuck with your childhood.
What was the first movie you saw? Like you saw nudity where you was like, oh,
Oh, nigga, I was watching pornos, nigga, like when we had the black box. As a, you know, I was, what, 5, 6 years old or
Nigga
some
was
shit?
definitely
You went straight
on the
into porno.
I already saw that shit.
Man.
So I already knew, like, that element. I seen people doing that. You know, you switch the channel back and forth until you get the solid, like, it'd be all blurry and shit, and you go back and forth until it finally hit right. Nigga, everybody that had a black box back in the day, they know about that shit. You had 2 channels on
Oh,
your shit. It only went up to
shit.
99.
That's crazy. I never had a black box.
I always wanted a black box. I always wanted that shit because just for the pornos alone, because I always heard about homies like Cam who had that shit, and I was like, man, if I had unlimited.
But then when you finally get a certain age and it's like that shit is like out there for you, it's like your mind had already been warped to all of this shit.
you know what I kind of miss about
You know what I'm saying?
porno? You know what I kind of miss about porno?
Tried everything.
You know what I miss about porno? Back in the day, you got what you got, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it was whatever was on at the time.
right.
Whatever
You
was
didn't have
on at the
no-
time.
It wasn't no
Or
smartphone.
not only
so
that,
You
not
could have
only
searched for what you like.
Not only that,
Dang,
if you found
that shit
if you
sucked.
found a porno,
if you had to go back and
Whatever
deal with
the
that
fuck-
Whatever was on at the time.
that's what you was
got.
into.
Yeah.
I tell you what, my first porno was a VHS tape, right? The homie next door had found it at his dad's house. Shot that shit to me, right? VHS tape. I looked at it.
What was it called?
It was called Dickless Number 4.
Oh,
So it was
hell
all
no.
lesbian movies.
ridiculous.
All lesbian
Damn.
movies.
That's some weird.
So I
Some weird time.
hey,
It
Pop
makes
that
sense
bit-
though.
hey, pop that bitch
That's what I
in,
mean.
pop that bitch in. All lesbians, all ugly ass, like 80s white women. I'm not talking
Some
about
old school
like
shit.
some old school 80s white women.
Sarah Connor body.
Platinum hair, like
Sarah Connor.
yeah, but I mean it's all you had, right? So that's
Well,
all I
what
was
she had
working
there?
with.
The little booth.
It was
the
some
little-
weird shit, bro. But I mean, fuck it. That's what I had to
When
deal
it
with.
came to actual movies, the first DVD that I ever came across was Big Butt Brazil.
Woo.
It was
The
that one. It was
Colombians,
like the
baby.
orgy shit, like where it was everybody.
Brazilians. The Brazilians.
When y'all
and the
turned
Colombians.
18, did y'all do what I did just to kind of experience it?
What?
Walk through the beads at the video store.
Just to go see what they sexy
See what
look
they
like.
got up in there. You kind of
Yeah,
been there.
yeah.
You just,
He
That
went through
shit
the
ASAP.
beads and shit.
yeah, you go through the.
He said,
You just fucking look at
Just because it's always been, it's
Right.
always said adults only. You
That
feel like
nigga's
it's been
stupid.
forbidden your whole life.
I'm not gonna
You know?
front. I walked out of there with one time, but I fucked up. There was a whole family in there, and I walked out of there with the actual video. I didn't know. Like the dude was like, "Hey, yo, my man, you gotta put it in a bag. You gotta put it in a black bag." I was
Like, you
"Oh,
can't
shit."
show that.
Yeah, my bad. I was just fucking showed a 5-year-old
I bought it, right,
Yeah, I
nigga?
think everybody did that. That was the first thing we all did.
and a
I
black
mean,
him out.
when
And
I
we
fir-
bought a black him out legally.
No, and a lotto ticket.
When I turned 18,
And
fuck
I bought a lotto ticket.
When I turned 18,
I feel like
I bought a
even
black
lotto
legally. Bought that bitch legally when I turned 18.
I bought scratchers. I bought all kind of shit that I knew I could. I'm 18
Stupid
now.
shit.
I can really go out and
Stupid
get it.
shit.
I wanted to show my ID everywhere.
I can
Now-
do this. Let me get that.
Listen, now when you turn 18, you don't get to smoke black. You don't get to get a black.
You got to
legally.
be 21 now.
21. That's some
Oh, they
bullshit.
changed it.
Tobacco.
Wow, okay.
Half the motherfuckers smoking the vapes anyways. I see them fucking kids smoking vapes.
Yeah, if
Coming
it's
out
not
of
a
school,
tobacco
that
product,
shit crazy.
then they can sell it.
That shit fucking wild. What was we doing? I remember smoking blacks. Like we were smoking weed, obviously, but I remember smoking blacks on my way to a party with with friends and shit like that. I remember
Because that
doing
was regular for us.
Drinking Irk and Jerk. What was y'all drinking in high school?
Shit, I didn't drink.
damn.
High school, I didn't drink.
You didn't drink?
In high school, nah, I never really drank like that. Like, I'm still,
It was
Like-
all after high school, huh?
yeah, for sure. But
Nah,
I
Me and Cam was off that hypnotic.
my first time.
Hypnotic.
hey,
Hypnotic had just came
my
out.
first
I was
time,
playing
no
sports.
nigga.
I was
I
playing
can't
sports.
I was playing sports
bro.
too. Shit.
Like,
Then we started doing Incredible Hulk with the Hypnotic and the Hennessy.
Hennessy.
My
Yep.
first time, bro, getting loaded, my nigga. I was like 15, my nigga. I actually went to the liquor store, bro, and asked a grown-up nigga to buy me a 40, bro.
Shout out to Eddie's Liquor. Walk in there.
Nigga, I thought I was a G.
No.
Hey.
When it used to be Rainbow
I was
Liquor.
spinning,
Shout out
nigga.
to
I got
Rainbow
a
Liquor.
Remember when it was Rainbow
Rainbow
Liquor,
Liquor.
bro?
40 OE.
Walk in there, grab what I need, and I was out that.
Hey,
bitch.
look.
No
when I
issues.
turned 21, I went in there.
Oh, you
And the
motherfucker.
same
You're an
people
asshole. You're an asshole. I know
been
what you're
working
talking
there. The whole time. I was like, hey, it's my birthday. Oh, how old are you? 21. They like, oh, okay. They gave me a couple free shots, all this shit. But it's like, hey, I've been buying drink from y'all for years. You feel me?
Yeah.
about. You a fucked up motherfucker. Fuck that. You just showed that you got over on their asses, you asshole.
Niggas used to do all kind of shit as kids.
But it wasn't Eddie's. It was Rainbow.
Me and Cool Ass Cam.
It's different owners.
Yeah.
Nigga. This is years ago.
Me and Cool Ass Cam. We used to have fake IDs. We were like 18, 19.
Yeah, they took mine. I got caught.
You got caught
How
at
you get
Fritz.
caught?
At Fritz.
I tried to use it at an 18 and up club. My dumb ass trying to get a wristband to drink because I didn't want them big ass X's on my hands that night. That was how it happened.
If you don't
And I'm
take
mad
your
at myself. I finally came to terms with myself
Yeah.
because
How'd you
know,
get caught?
Finally got through this.
because we in line getting ready to go in the club. Motherfucker, G Spot in Hollywood. Shout out my nigga Bobby, but still, like,
Still.
fuck you, nigga. Because that night that guard took my ID.
he was supposed to. What?
Man, that nigga took that shit and put it in his fucking vest and was like, "Oh, you still want to go in the club or you want to go home?"
I'm like, hey man, you don't need that. Come on, bro. Let me get that back off.
Like, how did
And I
he know?
still drank anyway, but I'm like, nigga,
How did
you
he
took
know
my
it was
shit.
fake though? He just
Because they
looked at it.
spelled bellflower wrong on it.
Oh man, I didn't even realize that. My
They
shit
spelled
was,
bellflower wrong on both of them.
mine too.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
How the fuck don't you know how to spell bellflower?
Hey, they had our
'Cause
shit looking like
of
McLovin
some-
on Super Bad.
Number one, how do you
Hey,
spell
we had a
bell?
whole little story like
Hey, bro,
we was
legit-
19
Hey,
and this shit went down, right?
listen,
I had
we legit was like, all right, we got to get pictures taken, right? So we were like, okay, cool. Where can we do that? CVS. Bam. Drove to CVS, right in the Beamer. Pulled up in that bitch, walked in there, was like, yo, we need passport pictures. It was like, all right, cool, let's go. We got a whole backstory. I'm not gonna front, sounds gay as fuck. Cause we're like, yo, we
Hey,
finna go on
let
vacation.
me tell you about these pictures. My boy picture came out perfect. Like it looked like some shit that would go on your driver's license. My shit was all super close up, like McLovin on fucking Super Bad. Like you see that Hawaii ID, and he all had the clothes. It only got one name on it. Hey, that's how I felt in that moment. That movie hadn't even came out yet. I was tripping, bro. This thing, look, it said Bellflower was BELLFLOWR, like they missed the E.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you good.
You know what I'm saying? So they got us the one time at Fritz.
bro? What the fuck?
It was all flimsy and thin. So he did it like this and handed it back to me. They didn't even look at his. Once they saw mine, they
I low key
said,
turned around. I'm not gonna front.
they said,
I was like, you ain't even gonna get.
they
this
handed
one,
it back to
Playboy.
me and said, go home.
At least they gave it back.
Go home.
Low key, I was gonna spit some shit where I was gonna be like, hey man, check this out. I've been driving past this place since I was like fucking 3 years old, bro. I look at this bitch every fucking day. I'm from Bellflower. I live in Bellflower. Please allow me the opportunity to go into fucking Fritz. You know what I mean? Like, I've had to look at this bitch. Like, all my life, I'm like, yo, I'm finna go in there. I'm finna go in there. I'm finna go in there. We heard that bitch about to close down, so we try to go in that bitch. Nope. Cut us off. See that shit, man? We weren't ready for it. We weren't ready for Fritz. I believe that's what the universe was trying to tell us at that moment. We were not ready for Fritz.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's a crazy life out there, bro.
They
We didn't have no problem at Stars, though.
Nah, hell no. We was tearing Stars up.
Damn. Or fucking Sugar Walls.
We don't want to talk about Sugar
Yeah,
Walls.
never mind.
Sugar Walls be the after hours
yeah.
spot.
So, in other news,
That shit used to be crazy, man. Well, shit, bro. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. We already knocked out a fucking hour, man. Fuck.
Knocked out a whole hour.
Shit, man. Well, anything y'all want to shout out? Anything y'all want to say before y'all dip? If anything y'all want to put out there?
I
your
wanted
Instagram?
to play the new song, the
Oh,
new
we
song that I
should
had
go.
sent.
we're gonna go out to the outro to that. But do you have anything other
Blessing,
than that you want to shout out?
Just
Blessing, right?
yeah, Blessing. I want to shout out Kevin McCall. That's who I'm working with right now. He actually did the track. Kevin McCall, I'm sorry, I'm being a speaker. Kevin McCall did the track, and Dominique on the track. I just want to shout them to Beast Out, producers on the track, and it's called Blessing. I'm singing it. I wrote it, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
Fuck
Would
yeah.
they better hear this right now on this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Shit. Only thing I want to shout out, man, is the motherfucking beat tape. Space Jams is out on all platforms. You feel me? That's my first beat tape. You feel me? Yeah, go check that out if you want some vibes. And we got that Innovative Culture also out as well. That's our single, you feel me? And we working on the motherfucking video. You know what I'm saying? The video coming out soon too. You feel me? That's it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Cam. What you got?
Man, y'all know me. I'm Cool Ass Cam. We out here. We got all kind of shit coming up. We about to start working on the Innovative Cypher Take 2.
Oh shit.
We're gonna start promoting that real soon. We're gonna send out info. It's gonna be definitely real big. A lot of video submissions, things like that is gonna come along with that. So y'all follow Innovative Culture, man. Tap in, check out every show that's affiliated with Innovative Culture. Everybody that records at the studio, you know, we showcase them. But it all starts here at the FMAD podcast. So y'all make sure y'all tune in every week.
Yes, sir. Well, shit, man. Y'all can follow me at I am DJ Punch on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the host Shaban Boo, baby. Make sure you follow the FMAD podcast as well at the FMAD podcast. Like I said, shout out to everybody that fucks with us, everybody that records here. Shout out to Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. Shout out to Wax Podcast. Shout out to the IC podcast. Two episodes got put out. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
got something out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Shout out to us. I really love doing this fucking show, man. I appreciate everybody that listens, everybody that tunes in, everybody that hits me up when it's like, hey man, where the fuck the episode at? So you know what I mean? I appreciate all that. I know that shit is support. So with that being said, man, we out this bitch. Peace.
Dominant did it. You done did this shit again.
Found a girl, she got so much love just for me. All this time by my side, we've been through heavily. You the one and everybody know it. Never switch up on me, y'all know. Through the trenches, you gon' ride for sure. She the one, yeah. And it's enough. Sent from above, she's a blessing. And it's enough. Sent from above, she's a blessing. Every day is a blessing. Yeah, when I'm waking up to you, babe. And you never have me stressing. Cause you always kept it true, babe. Every day is a
Dominant did it. You done did this shit again.
Found a girl, she got so much love just for me. All this time by my side, we been through heavily. You the one and everybody know. Never switch up on me, y'all know. Through the trenches, you gon' ride for sure. She the one, yeah. And it's enough. Sent from above, she's a blessing. And it's enough.